Hey everybody, this is Johnny A. Welcome back to Studio Sessions. Thanks for joining us. We do appreciate it. This week's question comes from Steve Shekels. Steve asked me, please tell us about 2 or 3 breakthrough moments you had when you first started playing and will never forget. I ask all my guitar buddies this question, and the answer is always interesting. I started as a drummer first when I was about 6 years old. I switched to guitar somewhere when the British invasion started, probably around 63 or 64. And I didn't have any lessons. I was self-taught. My parents bought me this cheap little $49 Lafayette Electronics guitar, which is similar to, you know, a Sears and Roebuck or something like that. And I remember playing guitar and just trying to learn things by ear. And one of the breakthrough moments I had was my mom and my stepdad were friends with this pretty big Boston band at the time called the Improper Bostonians. And they played around Boston and played all the clubs. And this guy, Dick Jeffries, was in the band. And some people, and they would come over at my house and I'd play songs for them, and I'd just really play on one string. And one day they just asked me this question, and it was really a breakthrough moment, as stupid as this sounds. He said, why don't you use all the strings? So I was like, that's a good question. So what I did is I just found, then I started to discover that, oh, I can hit a E string, high E string, and that's open here, and that same note is here on the 5th string on the B string. And you know what? It's on the G string too up here. So then I started to discover the same notes on different strings. So that was a pretty big breakthrough for me. And another breakthrough was, I'm not a very big guy. I'm a pretty small guy, always have been. I was even smaller when I was younger. And I have pretty small hands for a guitar player. They don't look probably small, you know, in relationship to what you're seeing now. But if, Ian, put your hand up here for a second, would you? Come over here.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that. Can you see that, folks? See what my fingers are? I have pretty small hands. So a breakthrough moment for me was being able to play an F chord. And not only were my hands small, but, you know, they were weak. They were tiny little hands. So I basically, I'll actually show you as I show you the guitar of the week. When I played the F chord, I could never have enough pressure to keep the 2 strings down on my index finger. So what I used to have to do was, I used to have to take the strings like this and go like this until I could get them and keep the 2 strings down so they'd ring together. So that was kind of a breakthrough moment for me. So those are my 2 really breakthrough moments as far as playing guitar goes. I was very, very, very early on being able to discover, like, oh, look, that note's also here. Wow. Play everything on different strings. I didn't realize. I thought I never knew what those other 5 strings were for. Anyway, so that's it. And my guitar of the week, another guitar that has significance for me. My wife and my daughter bought this for me one Christmas, and it's like the guitar that Robert Johnson used to play. This is a 1936 Gibson L-00, parlor-sized guitar. They call it a parlor-sized guitar because of where the neck joins and the smaller body. Very, very cool guitar. Always very apparent in blues music. You see a lot of blues guys using this type. Keb Mo uses this style of guitar and different people, but let me see what it sounds like. There you go, 1936 Gibson L-00. Pretty significant guitar in the history of Gibson and in blues music. So hope you enjoyed yourself this week. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Johnny A. As always, I got to thank the people from Media Boss for coming up and doing this for me. I appreciate it. You can catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/johnnyaa.official. See you next time.